Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? You guys like my retainers? Sorry if today's video I'm gonna talk with with a lisp. I have my retainers in. I did not take them out. I literally took this trade on the toilet and I still won. So I literally just finished up on my toilet, washed my hands, didn't even brush my teeth yet, and I just came to literally just manage my position. I was not trying to do that while doing my whole morning routine, so I'm gonna film this video and then go get my morning started and then pretty much hop off the chart for the day. Today was a winning day. Happy Monday to everybody watching this video. Let's talk about the trade. Today's stop loss was pretty big and for a valid reason. But yeah, like I said on TikTok, we're coming back to the cooking. This is day 3 of winning, so I guess this kind of starts our win streak, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But welcome back to our winning day. Um, as you guys really see, I'm not really phased by it. Like I'm happy we won, but I'm really just trying to get more to the phase. It's like, okay, I won because like everything I did was right, and the market just ended up playing out in my favor. So coming into today, let's talk about how I got my daily bias, because some people may have shorted after clearing out highs. Me personally, I was open to that, but I was honestly quite opposed because, okay, let's talk about it. Talk about everything. So long term wise, I'm pretty sure if you guys have watched my video, long term wise, I am bullish for the summer. Pretty soon, I want all time highs. Uh, Pretty soon, I want these two key levels to be met. All time highs right here, and then this is pre all time highs. Until then, I want every single key level bearish obliterated, unless otherwise, and then I want every single key level that is bullish, a green light. Um, as I also said a couple videos ago, I said we ended up touching this key level, which is what I wanted, the daily gap. And my exact words were, I wouldn't be surprised if, wait, since we respected the 50% line, I literally said I wouldn't be surprised if we have some profit taking before we continue higher. What did we have? We had some profit taking, and now we're continuing higher. So, um, pretty good call out by me, honestly. That's kind of crazy how I literally caught that up play for play, and it's happening right in my eyes. But anyways, long term wise, I'm bullish. So if anything, I'm targeting the next bullish key levels, bullish fair value gaps on the higher time frame, and I'm like, okay, I want this. You're mine. Let's see what the market can offer me, unless proven otherwise. Just because we sweep out a key level doesn't mean we're always gonna have a reversal. I want to see if we sweep out a key level and if we're gonna continue with strong bullish confirmation, and that is exactly what we had coming into today. So let's talk about it. Coming on onto the 4 hour, I was kind of in a type of bias. We were in this 4 hour gap. And the way I saw it, as like this 4 hour gap was already used because we're still inside of it. So if we're in the fact that we were wicking above the 50%, I was like, okay, this is not gonna pretty much hold for a long period of time. And besides that, we ended up breaking 4 hour structure. Technically, right here, we count these two highs. So we ended up breaking 4 hour structure, and I was already bullish on the 4 hour. We just go down to the hourly. Same thing. I was just bearish. Bullish, and you're probably wondering why. We ended up coming out into this fair value gap protected low, and then from there I was already bullish. Potentially would I have wanted a swing low to these highs? Yes, but we ended up coming up ripping out these highs, so I was like, okay. Let's continue. Let's use my continuation, and then we continue to these two highs. I really wanted this. Um, I wanted this gap fill, and I also wanted this gap high, and I also wanted these equal highs on the hourly. Let's talk about how I got that. On the 5 minute today, um, we ended up ripping up market open. From there, we ended up having a retrace. I wanted a 5 minute PD rate to get tapped into. We did not have a 5 minute PD rate to get tapped into. However, we ended up this play was just all on the 1 minute. So we ended up having this order block. As you can see, we obviously did not tap into it. However, inside this bullish order block, we ended up creating a 1 minute SMT. So today was just basically not based off of 5 minute PD rate, but it was based off of all 1 minute and just 5 minute strength. Like I'm looking at the 5 minute, we're showing heavy bullish strength. Like we're gonna be having a retrace soon, but if we're looking at like the higher time frame, we're showing heavy bullish strength. Okay, my entry was not here. My entry was like somewhere like right here. Okay, anyways, we ended up creating a 1 minute SMT ski. Um, and I was literally sitting taking a fat shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm glad my ass is fully clean now. Um, Soap, water, everything, you name it. But anyways, we ended up creating a 1 minute SMT here. From there, I was like, okay, let's see what we have. We ended up having our continuation change in the state, and then from there, I looked for the gap fill off of that. We ended up having this nice inversion. I was looking to take the trade on Nasdaq, but however, we did not. Unfortunately, we did not even come close to literally filling in the gap I wanted to be filled. Usually after we create this continuation or even reversal CISD and we create this gap with the nice displacement, I want the gap fill. And I've been seeing a lot of success with it recently, as you guys can see in the previous videos, and like behind the doors back testing. We did not get that on Nasdaq, however. I really wanted to get the tap into. We ended up just having this inversion gap, but it wasn't enough for me. I usually like 3 to 4 confirmation. We had the SMT, we had the CISD, that's 2. We didn't even have equilibrium. We had the inversion gap, but I wanted the actual gap tapped into, so we didn't get that, unfortunately. So I missed the move on Nasdaq. But however, we got it on ES. So if one index offers me, the other index doesn't offer me, I'll take the index that does offer me it. So we took it, entered. Entry was a little late, however, not a little late, but I really wanted a bullish confirmation. We ended up getting a bullish confirmation after the second candle closure, which was already a high displacement. Maybe to do better next time, I should have just taken it if we were just tapping it sensitively. That was pretty good. I'm just gonna start to learn how to like backtest those ones, like just the first sensitive touch. And then as you can see, executions we entered, and then let's talk about my take profits. Um, Whoa, excuse me. So my stop loss was a bit high. I'm not gonna lie. I was willing to adjust the risk as soon as we displaced heavily. Literally as soon as we displaced heavily after like right when I entered, as you guys can see. Let me just remove this. As soon as we displaced heavily, I ended up going break even because I was like, okay, we are not coming back down here with the way we were displacing heavily on both indexes, right? With displacements, a retracement is gonna come soon, but that doesn't mean you're gonna be going all the way back to where you first displaced. If you were truly that biased. Like if you're truly bearish, you shouldn't be waiting for a huge retrace back to that original spot. If you're bullish, you should be waiting for a huge retrace back to the spot. That's what I've noticed personally. And from there, I moved myself to break even. It wasn't out of fear or out of nothing. It was just basically off of my system and rules. When I have strong displacements, I go to break even because there's no reason why we should be coming back there unless we're going to fill in the gap. And that's what I thought we were going to do, fill in the gap. We did not end up filling the gap. So break even was my common solution here. So from a wide stop loss, I ended up having no risk on the table, and then from there, I was basically free balling. I was like, okay, take profit 1 was these equal highs, not equal high, was this high, and then take profit 2 was this last high. Um, I didn't end up taking excuse me, I did end up taking out at not at this key level. However, we ended up creating 2 equal highs. So as soon as we worked out that equal high, that's literally when I took it out. As you can see, like right when I'm pointing at my monitor, but right when we took out the equal highs, that's literally when I took out one position, and I trailed my stop all the way to this protected low. Um, excuse me, and then from there we ended up coming down, inversing this gap, but it was for good reason. ES ended up creating an SMT. As you can see, Nasdaq ended up taking out this low to create equal loads. I wouldn't really count this as an SMT, but with the way it's looking, it is looking like it is an SMT, to be honest. And then from there, we ended up having a displacement again. Massive consolidation after we took out a key level. That's what I've been noticing a lot. After we take out a key level, we'll be consolidating. Like if we don't have an exact reversal, if we are truly to that bias, we will be consolidating before we continue. This was looking like AMD quite a little bit right here. We ended up having a little accumulation, then we had manipulation down to inverse this gap, and I guess to create the SMT, and then from there we ended up having manipulation higher, and then from there we ended up creating 3 equal highs. This was so crazy because my equal high was originally here. We ended up creating 4 equal highs, which is insane. That resistance was insane. We ended up wiping that, creating 2 more equal highs, and then from there we ended up just displacing and then continuing higher. But yeah, that was pretty much my trade. I think it was literally like a 2.3 R, mainly because of that wide stop loss. I saw no genuine reason. Dog, bruh. I saw no genuine reason. My entry was like right here. Okay. Okay. I saw no genuine reason to really like what you would call it, put the stop loss even more higher than what it originally was. I mean, maybe to be honest, like for better confirmation, after that displacement, maybe like right here. I guess that would have made like the most sense after that displacement. Move my stop loss like right here. But to be honest, I just wanted to play safe, and we ended up having it right here, like around this area right here, and we ended up just booking for a two to three, two to four RR, which is pretty good in my opinion. Literally, all my trades are a minimum of 2 R, so that is pretty good. And yeah, that is how we ended up winning today. Pretty simple in terms of my exact like by the book how I enter on the 1 minute. This is exactly how I entered. Like when I see my setup on the 1 minute, I take it no matter what. If everything lines up on the higher time frames. Unfortunately, we didn't tap into the 5 minute PD array, but within the 5 minute PD array, we ended up creating a 1 minute SMT and ended up enforcing 1 minute bullet structure even more. So that was pretty good. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the trade recap. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Let's look at this week's news to see what we have. We end up having, okay, we have resale sales. Not trading Wednesday. We have FOMC. Thursday, no news Thursday. That'll be interesting. And then we have Friday, no important news. So that'll be kind of nice to see how Thursday and Friday play along. And tomorrow, no trades on Wednesday. It's FOMC. So yeah, I mean FOMC is at 2, but usually before FOMC, price will be acting a little bit slow. But we have unemployment claims at 8:30. So we'll see how the charts are. To be honest, I'll probably just take a day off again. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you guys do. We're almost at freaking 100 subs, bro. 100 freaking subs, bro. I swear, when I saw my number at 72, I was like, dog, this is like not real, like at all. Like at all, bro. Like it's so crazy. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna post some on TikTok and then I'm gonna go continue with my morning. Got some nice games of basketball waiting for me. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys. See you guys on TikTok. Peace. Mwah.